Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
2026 Indianapolis Colts.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatterbury. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 18 more yards there and another first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would run the ball again and again and again because you establish really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Play 3 of the drive now is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Throwing his Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Giants had a woeful 3-12 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Tackle made by Grover Stewart. 2nd and 9. To throw is Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now Dart. That's complete to Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's Dart. Touchdown! Theo Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside with 30 at the 27. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. They go play action with Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. On the option left, Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. His first carry of their second drive. solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Dart going to look to throw here. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. Second down in the yard. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. First down, here's Scatterbo. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You look at this Colt defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal.
Ready up.
Scatterbo. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Point after here coming up. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Giants 14.
Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd and 12. Downs going in motion right. Richardson looking to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they're going to have it on 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16.
That's good.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Richardson working from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Richardson. Got a man. It's Pittman. He holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. That one taken in by Neighbors. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. An inside run with Scatterby. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Here comes third and the length of the football. They hand off to their big tight end. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 yards and a giant first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
From the gun, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Dart. Again, it's Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing his Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Giants are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. A give, it's Scatterby. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scatterby, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Colts first down.
Now Richardson. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down the 47-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Throwing, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down, New York.
Looking to throw, Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. That's complete. It's Nabers. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing again is Dart. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing his Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And this one is right through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready, ready.
Now it's Richardson. That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll drop this down to Taylor. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Here's Braden Narbison now to try the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Narbison's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshine. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that one together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40.
40-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson on the bootleg here. This pass left side to Downs. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. And that touchdown is going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Calling luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But your main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Dart going to look to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
For the Giants.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Richardson looking to throw. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 17.
Richardson off the play fake. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Colts have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
89 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
First down.
On first down, right back to Scalaboo. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw, Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scalaboo. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 56 yards. And the Giants have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a give to Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Richardson. Not complete to Downs. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant. Sometimes they can turn into big plays. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. We're just shy of midfield. Here's a second down and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throw left side taken in by Pittman. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, another run to Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. So a big chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the 22-yard line.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down and 4.
Get it.
Now Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
First and goal at the 5.
They'll run here with Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Richardson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now we've got a third and goal situation.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Set.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. He's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 26 yards.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison. 60.
Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Zone read here. It's Scatterby with it. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, there'll be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Now Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Johnson with a completion over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing his Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
Theo Johnson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point
They'll try and throw
conversion.
for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And this taken in by Downs. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. A short one there, caught by Warren.
Pressure was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Richardson. They'll get this one to Pittman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
16 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Richardson to throw it. They'll get this off to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Richardson. Open man, the tight end Warren. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
4 yards.
Here's 1st and goal.
Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Now Darvison for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. He's back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught left side by Navis. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Give up the middle, Scatterby.
Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll try and run here with Scatterby. And he will have the Giants first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
First down, New York.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
First down 10.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end,
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man?